Buddy, when did you become the camera operator? Hi, everybody. So we started the archive for today's mailbag. It is a huge one, and we're definitely not going to get through it all. I'm not even going to try it. I'm just going to take all the time I want, and whatever's left over, we're going to get to. I'm going to try to say tomorrow night because I don't want to let it wait for another weekend, but we'll see. Meanwhile, I have a cutoff today of about 11:30, so when it gets to be 11:30, I'm going to want to wrap it up. So we're not going to go, as long as we could with all this stuff. But as usual, we start at 10 o'clock. That's in about 10 minutes. And until then, you can watch the kittens run around on top of the mail or play with each other or whatever it is they're going to do. I'm going to try to get some coffee and see what else I can get out of the way before the next 10 minutes. And then we will start with the mailbag. Really looking forward to it. All right, here we are. Hi, Custard. Hi, everybody. Oh, so if you missed the intro of today's mailbag, it's going to be at most an hour and a half because I've got to stop at 11:30. But I don't think we're going to get through nearly all of it. And like I said, I'm not even going to try. Instead, we'll take the rest of it, and I think we're going to try to do it tomorrow because I don't want to let it go the whole week. But when I make the final plan, I'll let you know. Otherwise, just plan on tomorrow. I'm thinking, though, if we do it tomorrow, it might be a little later in the day because I've been getting up in the middle of the night and sleeping in. Sounds like it would be real nice if I get the chance. So I'm probably going to aim for that. Anyway, couple things that I wanted to say before we got started. First off, let's do the mailbag jingle if we can. Hang on here.
Kitten Academy's where you want to be when you are a cat. On a Saturday, they can pounce playtime for the mailbag.
Awesome. Okay. So the first thing that I wanted to say was sort of an apology. And this is, I know that I've got a great excuse in that I've been, feeding these kittens at every hour, not these kittens, the ones upstairs, and, trying to take care of things. And then we had some extra projects this week, and there's still extra projects to get done. So lots and lots of excuses. But the thing I want to apologize for is or maybe feel sorry for myself or apologize to me. Is that I just haven't had enough time to spend with all of you on the Discord or Twitter or the other places that I really feel like we have a connection, I missed that in the last week or two because I've been so swamped. So I apologize for that, and if you're feeling it too, then I apologize to you. Otherwise, I'm just expressing the fact that I feel sorry for myself, and I miss you guys. I guess that's what I'm saying. I don't know. There were a couple other things I wanted to cover, but that's the important thing. And let's just see. News of the week. As you know, I'm still feeding the kittens upstairs. I just mentioned that. And they're all doing pretty well, but I still feel like they're not getting what they ought to from their mom. Not that she's not trying. She is doing a great job with mom, and it's just not working for some reason. And that's fine. As long as I keep feeding them, they're doing great, and I'm sure that the frequency required there. Custard, stop chewing on the camera. Hey, Custard, something else, buddy. Do something else. As long as they're getting what they need, that's what's important, and we'll just keep doing it. And like I said, I think they're doing really wonderfully. Their gains are great. Right now they're in this stage where they're just fat little floofy balls, and all their eyes are starting to open. Except I don't think Herringbone's eyes are started yet. Probably in the next day or two. He's just a little bit behind all the rest, and that's fine. There's always one. As for these kids, they're also doing great. as you can tell, very active, and they've been playing with Millet, who's upstairs recovering in his new brace, which is awesome. His new brace is really nice, and I feel like it's so much sturdier. It's got to do a great job of helping fix his ribs, and it's a little bit harder for him to get around, but he's already getting the hang of it, and I'm happier because now I don't have to worry every time that he's doing a little bit of playing around. It gives him a little bit more freedom, ironically, and that it constrains his motion. That's strange, but yeah, that's the way it works. So Millet's doing great. These guys have all played with him a little bit. I think I've mentioned a couple times that he gets along really well with all of them now. DJ seems to think that his favorite is Sydney and that they play the best, but he plays with all of them except Ant. He seems like Ant is always surprised every time that he gets jumped by Millet and angry about it, and therefore just doesn't like Millet very much. You know, that's fine. You can't win them all. And Port is still recovering in her suit. She's doing great. And Loom, speaking of mom cats, Loom has just become so playful now. Every time I come in the room, she runs out of the box. She wants to talk to me and tell me about everything. And then she just wants to play. In fact, I think I need to spend a little bit more time giving her some extra stimulation, you know, things to play with, going there with a feather toy or something, because she just really wants to play. So I think that's all the news, which is summarized as everybody is doing great. Yeah, even me, I'm doing great, even though I could probably do with a little more time in the day, I think. So it is what it is. All right, now I think we need to jump right into it. We're going to start, as we usually try to, with the letters. And this one said, read before mailbag, and I did, so it's already been opened. But I will read it again during mailbag. It includes a photo of the cat pod bed thing, and a photo of Rio in a heart. How cute is that? And inside the note it says, all I do is dream of you, happy every day. Actually, I don't think that is Rio, but it's supposed to be Rio. So we're going to go with that. Here it says, Dr. A, that's a mix of the two of us, I think. I hope you read this before the big box from Mall of Pets to Rio Endowment arrives. So you know you don't need to unpack the cat bowl in the mailbag. You could just read the note to Rio and show the product photo I have enclosed. Thanks for running the Academy so calmly, Hobbit. All right, Hobbit. Rio, come here, buddy. Rio is all the way back there in the far corner. He's the furthest kitten away right now. I guess that's the way kittens are. I will read it aloud, and he can listen from over there. Dear Rio, I love watching you learn and succeed at the Academy, despite being the youngest in a large family. I'm sending this cat bowl for your endowment so that you will have something familiar when you reach your forever home. Best wishes, Hobbit. Note to your future family, please don't store toys in the bowl. He likes it empty. Hobbit, that is really sweet of you. And these are pretty cool cat bowls, I guess you would call it, but this is such a quality product. You guys have seen the one that's in the room that all of the cats like. It's really nice, actually. They're very solidly, sturdily built, and they've thought of all kinds of things. And you've seen that little blue ring that's on the top. That's detachable, but they include that in case one of the cats flips it over, then they don't get trapped underneath. It's there to hold it up if it gets flipped over. Very smart. The thing weighs a ton. It's got a nice rubber bottom on it, and it swivels. It's so well constructed. The only problem that I have with it is that the bowl part, it has a felted liner. The felted liner is wonderful, but it's so stiff, I can't figure out how to clean it. Like, how do I wash it? So I've washed it a couple times just by hand with a brush and some, rug cleaner. But that's the one problem that I have with it. You can't just toss the liner in the washing machine. It won't fit because it's so round. Other than that, though, it's just so perfect. They're great, and Rio is going to greatly appreciate that. So, Hobbit, thank you so much for that. I'm sure Rio is going to just truly appreciate it. All right, let's see here. I'm going to have to get the letter opener for the next one. Go. Boy, if I can even use the letter opener. This is all taped up here at the end. There we go. Oh, I opened this, and now they're all smelling the treats that are in this box, but they shouldn't be here, because I don't want to start in trouble with it. So I'm not sure this letter opener is doing the trick. Okay, There we go. That was a very sealed letter. I know you kids are smelling those treats, but let's wait on that, all right? Oh, hey, look at that. It's a letter in a letter. Okay. All right, letterception. This one's got a little yarn ball on it. Trying not to show the address. It's also on the inner letter. Aw, look at that. We've got the Catterns on the front. Look at that. It says they're all labeled too, and this is very cute. They've got little balls of yarn. This one's wearing a cute little pink collar and a gem. A couple of them are. This one says Paisley, Basket Weave, Chevron, Herringbone, and Argyle. The Catterns. So cute. Aw, and inside it's there's a gift. For Kitten Academy. Thank you so much for the gift card. That is super kind of you. I need to set that aside. Put it in the mailbag box for a moment. It says, okay to read on mailbag. I like that. Oh, and Loom is on the inside. Look at that. There's Loom. It says, hello, Mr. A and DJ. I'm a newbie to Kitten Academy. It showed up in one of my cat-related searches about 6 weeks ago. I took a look, saw Port and all her kittens, and as they say, the rest is history. I'm hooked and check in whenever I have a free moment. I was lucky to check in on the live stream last Friday, May 28th, to find Loom about to give birth to kitten number 1. What an incredible, precious moment to witness. My 12-year-old cat heard the newborn cries and she kept going from window to window searching for the cats. Thank you for all you do in fostering mom cats. Hi, Rio, you're late. This one isn't your card. You missed yours. Thank you for all you do in fostering mom cats and helping raise their kittens during those first crucial months. I don't even want to think about what might have happened to Loom and her babies if she hadn't landed at Kitten Academy. Port and the Oranges have quite the endowment already, and I'm sure Loom will too in the coming weeks. For now, enclosed is a little something to use as you see fit. Perhaps for day-to-day supplies or some coffee to keep you awake during the day after those nighttime feedings. Wishing you all the best, Sandy T. Sandy T, thank you so much. It's a beautiful card, and that the gift is certainly helpful. Thank you very, very much for all of that. Thank you for joining us at Kitten Academy. It's great to have new people. I hope it continues to be as enjoyable for you. All right. Oh, well, these kids are just knocking things all over the place. All right, here is a beautiful note with roses on the outside. Oh, and even the stamp is like an aloe or something. Oh, and there's roses on the inside too, and it says a poem for Loom. Aw. Beautiful, lovely Loom walking across the dune in the light of a silvery moon, waiting to hear the tune of little squeaking mice. Little squeaking mice really are quite nice. They go very well with rice and make a tasty slice for lovely Lulu Loom. Beautiful, lovely Loom nestled in her room, weaving scenes and dreaming dreams of kittens coming soon. So happy in her new place, she'd like to stay a while. Lorelei Starlight, thank you so much for the beautiful poem on the beautiful stationery in the beautiful envelope. That is wonderful. And I'm sure I will read it to Loom later. I'm sure she will appreciate it. Thank you so much for that, Lorelei Starlight. Okay. Ship 2, Polly Girl. All right. Thank you very much. As usual, some folks, that can't include a note because they're doing something that's drop shipped from someone who does not include notes. They will send it to themselves, care of Kitten Academy at our address, and that works. And that works out very well. I can't believe what this is. I'm so thrilled about this. I have to put it on right now. It's a button. It says, ask me about Loom. I want to go upstairs right now and get my tricorn hat because that would really complete the look. I'm not going to get it right now. I've got enough mailbag to get through. Some of you get the joke immediately and some of you don't get the joke, and that's okay. We'll let it just be one of those jokes that you have to know what you're talking about. You have to have been there. Yeah. This is perfect. Thank you so much. That is the coolest thing. You know what else I have? Someone sent for one of the very first mailbags a rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle. It all comes together. Time is like a circle. So here we are. I love it. I love it so much. I'm going to get the rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle. I'm going to wear my Ask Me About Loom, my tricorn hat. This is so cool. I can't believe you did this, Polly Girl. That is so cool. Thank you very much. All right, I got to move on though. As much as I wish we could just stop right there. That's the perfect ending for a mailbag. I love this button. Whoa, oh, good stuff. All right, I hope there's a note in the bottom here. This is Christie's Little Soups with Shrimp. Little Soups with Shrimp. That's ringing a bell. I wonder if somebody sent an email or a message about it, but my bell is just it only rings a little bit these days. It's like a distant, faint ringing sound in my ears, and I'm like, oh, well, I don't know. That probably means something. Here we go, though. There is a note, and the note says, shrimp soup from Kina. Distribute how, when, and to whom you'd like. From Kina's secretary in charge of cat gifts. Well, Kina, thank you very much. Speaking of ringing a bell, that name sounds like a blast from the past mailbags prior. So, Kina, thank you very much for shrimp soup to distribute as we see fit. That sounds really cool. Plus, I've been also enjoying quite a bit bonding with Loom by bringing her treats, which often include little bowls of soup and things that people have sent in previous mailbags. There's those Weruba in the sacks and the bags that people sent that were almost through me, and that she just loved every single one of them. These are going to be a great addition to that. So, Kina, thank you very, very much. These are perfect. I'm going to slide these right over here and start a pile of things that are kind of for us to distribute as we see fit. I guess technically those can go with it. All right. What do we got next? Oh, I meant for this to be standing up, but I guess the kittens keep knocking it down. Here we have some Kitten Academy graduates you may recognize, now known as Cheeto and Beans. I think you can guess which is which. And let's just see what I can do to open this. It does. Ha! That was custard. Hang on. You got it? Thank you. Sorry. Sorry about that. I had custard out. I thought he could manage. I thought I would be able to keep an eye on him starting anything with Port because she's right here. She's also on guard. She got up to see what was going on. She is like pointed at the problem area. Anyway, I can't take a good picture because she's all backlit. Anyway, I thought that would be the thing to look out for, and she's right here, so I could keep an eye on it even if custard wasn't in view. But of course, he found Eddie, I think, and started something. At least that's my suspicion. So there we go. All right, well, to move along now, I was saying Cheeto Beans. So this says cut open carefully, and I think I am going to have to cut it open. It's time to switch from the letter opener to one of the knives. And I will be careful, I promise. Oh, interesting. What on earth? Hang on now. Hi, what are you getting into? What are you getting into? You think you belong in this bag? You do not belong in this bag. To Kitten Academy, I saw this online and thought I have to get this for Kitten Academy. Please use it as you see fit for dish drying, kitty food cat, whatever. Enjoy. From Lisa Jeans. Lisa Jeans? No, Lisa G. Beans and Cheeto. I think I combined all three names. Lisa G. Beans and Cheeto. Yeah, all right. Good job, me. Oh, this is so cool. This is even cooler than I thought. So this is interesting because now we've never seen this exact style of mat before, but now we have three. Not with this print, they're all different. The one with the pineapples, the pineapples wearing headphones that has been on our kitchen counter for the last, week. And I just switched it out for the one with the sunflowers. And now the coolest one of all, we have an astronaut cat. Look at that with the color. I love the color too, with the eclipse going on here and the meteor shower in red. And then on this side, we got the blue reflections. How cool is that? I can't wait to use this. We'll put it through the wash once. First, that gets rid of all the folds really well, I've discovered, which is what we did with the other two that came out just fine. And these are great. Thank you so much, Lisa Cheens. Lisa Cheens. Yes, that combines everybody. All right. Thank you so much for that. It's very cool. I need to put that over here with the stuff for us to use as we see fit. Good chance for me to mention one of the things I wanted to open with, though, is a reminder to everybody. We definitely prefer for you to send things that are for the kittens, for their endowments, and just for the kittens to use while they're here, rather than stuff for us. And I know that none of this is a violation of that rule, that suggestion, I should say, not a rule. All this stuff is fine, but I wanted to mention that now that it's coming to mind. Obviously sending the mat to be used for kitten food or whatever is perfectly acceptable. I'm not calling out Lisa Cheens. What I am saying is, I know with a mailbag this big, we're bound to get into some stuff that is for me or for DJ specifically. And we try to avoid that just a little bit because we like to keep it about the cats. I mentioned before, that's why the mailbag camera isn't usually pointed at my face, because it's not about me. I want you to be able to see the kittens while we're doing this. It's the way we try to do it. So just a reminder to everybody, anybody that wants to send anything, we really do try to keep it about the kittens. And I think, like I said, you've all done a fine job of it so far. I'm not saying that anybody's done it wrong. Just that it came to mind. That's all. Here we go. Okay, this has a note. Oh, it says to Millet. Interesting. Okay. And there's a couple of other things in here. And we've got some tissue paper that's going to be really fun. Animal print tissue paper. There's a snake print. Can't let DJ see that one. And a cheetah print, which I guess we'll open after the note. And also this little tiny cute mouse with a giant nose. So let's see what our note says to Millet. Aww. It says, get well soon. Paw you. Look how cute that is. Oh no, there's an address on the back. I'm going to try not to show that to anybody if I didn't already. I did not expect that. Okay, it says, let's see, there's a couple of things here. Oh, look at that. Okay, so first off, there's a note in the note. Look how beautiful that cat is. It says, hi, I am Mitzi. I think I look a bit like Ari. I hope Millet likes his present. Love, Mitzi. P.S. I've sent him one of my mice. How sweet is that? Thank you very much. There's also a business card in here for Black Cat Computers, who are IT consultants, sales, repairs, and web design in wherever we are from here. It says, you can see we love cats, though. I love it. I do see that. And the logo for Black Cat Computers is a black cat holding a computer mouse by the tail. That is super, super clever. You are in the UK. I know that much, but I'd like to be more specific, but I can't, so that's fine. It looks like you do own the domain that is black-cat-computers.com, though, so people can figure it out from there. Black-cat-computers. And it says here, dear Mr. A and DJ, thank you for all you do for the beautiful cats and kittens in your care, and especially our favorite Millet. Wish we could adopt him, but as we can't, maybe DJ will persuade you to keep him. We catch up with you daily on YouTube from the UK. Makes us smile, especially the crazy oranges. Have enclosed a gift for Millet. We hope he enjoys it. Love to all the Academy from Mitzi, David, and Ellie. To Millet and you amazing guardians, hope you're back to your perfect self soon. Lots of meows from Mitzi and Guardians in the UK. How sweet is that? Thank you so very much. I love Mitzi. It does look a lot like Ari. Although I think Mitzi has it looks like green eyes in the photo. Ari's aren't so green. These are a little more yellow, I want to say. I'm not looking at him, so it's hard. Anyway, let's see what you sent from Millet. And it seems like a good chance for me to mention, this is so sweet. I know he's going to love this. He loves a soft blanket. This is so soft, and it says Millet. That's beautiful. So it's really lovely. Thank you so very much. And the mouse, too. I'm sure you will appreciate this mouse. I like I never noticed the little woven string tail on this also. It's woven, braided. That's what I'm looking for, braided. Very cute. I'm sure Millet will love all of this. I want to put this someplace where I can hand all off to DJ together and see what she thinks we should do with it. Which brings me to my next point, I think, about Millet, which is we all know how much DJ loves Millet. And I've started having conversations with DJ, and the conversations are basically around the idea that we really should not adopt him. And I think there's so many good reasons for us to make sure that he gets adopted out to someone that is a wonderful, qualified adopter and doesn't become a foster fail. So if anybody wants me to talk about those reasons, I'd be glad to get into them. But I know there's a lot of people who are sort of pulling for Millet to stay here, and I've got to tell you, I think that's a mistake. So I feel like that would be a mistake for us, and I feel like it would be a mistake for Millet too. I think he'll do better with somebody that can just devote all of their time to how wonderful he is. So that's all. That's all I want to say about that for now. True Blue, you've included your name on the outside, so I know who this is from. True Blue on the Discord chat. I got to check to see if these kids have unplugged the top camera here because I can see they're working on it. Oh, this is a familiar print. And the familiar print is, oh, look at that. They're cat kickers for each of the oranges, and they're made from some orange prints, various orange prints, actually, not just the one. And there's a note. The note says, oh, this is so cute. The note has those little, what do you call those little furry plants? They're called like cat, I want to say they're not cattails because that's the things that grow in the swamp. These little fuzzy plants, I don't know, I just can't think. Pussy willows. That's why I couldn't think of it. Okay, and look at that. They've got little cats all over them, so it's perfect. That's a really cute illustration. And it says, Mr. A and DJ, happy spring. Well, happy spring to you too. It is so hot here today. I think this weekend is our first really hot weekend. It's supposed to get up to like 90 degrees. Oh, it's going to be miserable. I'm running the air conditioner just full strength to hope we can keep up with it. Anyway, the note says, Dear Mr. A and Dr. DJ, thank you for introducing us all to the wonderful world of oranges. It's so much fun watching all of the cuties, I get it, grow up to be well-rounded oranges. I guess that would make Rio a navel orange. Get it? Because his mark was on his belly. I do get it. That's very clever. You don't know how hard it was to find 8 different materials with orange-themed patterns, but I did. Inside each kicker is a small pineapple applique to commemorate the night they were born, and the shiny doula and doctor that helped them into the world. Thank you again for all you do for the mom, cats, and kittens. Love, True Blue on Discord. That is so sweet. Aw. Okay, so that's wonderful. True Blue, very wonderful. And let's see. So I recognized one of the prints, the one that's on the end here. We've got a couple of blankets that we've used for them. They're in their, I think they're in their cat carriers now that have this print on it. And this is the one that is going to go to port. Perfect. But look at that. The others really are all different prints. So here we have the large oranges for Rotterdam. We have some smaller. Whoa. That note came right off. We don't want that. Put that right back on before we lose it. Little safety pin came unclipped. There we go. Halifax. So sweet. We've got one here for Antwerp. Oh, okay. Sydney. Oh, this says, oh, my darling, Clementine. I get it. Okay. This one says Sydney. This one is Bombay. And then one more for Puget. These are wonderful. I'm sure they're going to love these kickers so much. And they will be wonderful in their respective endowments. It is really kind of you to not only to do this, and I love the pineapple idea, just to send all these and to be so thoughtful about it, to go through all the extra effort of making each one different. I know there wouldn't have been anything wrong with just finding a nice orange print and just sending them all identical cat kickers, but here you go. You put all the work into it. True Blue, thank you so much. Now you can start a pile of endowments for these boys. Now I'm just going to set this behind me. They are really having fun with that tissue over there. Let's get some of these things that are empty out of the way. These are all empty, right? Yeah. And then stop playing with this. Here, all this stuff back in the box. All empties. Empties. That'll work. Nice job, buddy. All right, I was checking the camera angle, making sure that we're still visible, more or less, yes. Oh, the top camera is what I was going to look at, though. I think I can actually move that over just a little. You don't need to be staring at the top of my shiny head. We don't need to blind people with this stream. Okay, and there's our little pussy willows. That's so cute. All right, here is a box that has the Kitten Academy logo on every side from Busy Cat. So I might have a guess what's in here, but it also feels a little heavy, so let's find out. Okay. Now we got some tissue and a note. Oh, I know, more tissue. Kids want your tissue pit back? We can do that today after mailbag. Smells nice. Dear Mr. A and Dr. DJ, endowment quilts for the oranges. Oh, hey, you got tissue stuck in your mouth, buddy. Let me get that for you. You don't need that. Now you've got tissue stuck in your mouth. Okay, there's going to be a lot of that going on. Endowment quilts for the oranges. Every quilt has an orange cat on it apart from ports. Then they are all backed in different shades of orange. I asked the folks in hashtag arts and crafts, that's one of the channels on our Discord. For those of you that aren't on the Discord, we have an arts and crafts section there, for help in assigning the quilts to the kittens. Then I used their choices. Apart from ports, I wanted the one with the oranges to be hers, and I have to admit, it's my favorite. Of course, as usual, they are all washed in draft. Love from Busy Cat. Yes, they are. I can smell that draft. I love that. That's just a great smell. So let's show these all off to everybody. Oh, I see we've got another little safety pin that's come unpinned here. All right. I guess the safety refers to the handling of the pin, not the safety of the thing that is pinning. The security of the pin itself, I guess is what I'm saying. Yes, that is what I'm saying. I don't know if it makes sense though. So here we go. This is the one for port, and this is, look, I recognize this print now. It was the oranges that say, "Oh my darling, it is so sweet." And look at that, it's got port, it's got a picture of port and all of her kids on her tag, and she's in a boat. This tag is almost the coolest thing. This quilt was made for your kitten by Busy Cat. All quilts are washed before mailing. So sweet, this is beautiful, and I love the tag, and I love the quilt, and I love the fresh smell. Draft now, it's just so nice. Okay. I don't know. A draft has probably been around long enough. Maybe the reason I like it so much is maybe my mom used it when I was a kid, or maybe it's just a nice smell. I don't know. It's just a nice smell, though. It really is. Let's see here. We DJ bought. Rewind. Okay, so yeah. Speaking of draft, we don't have any like lightweight bed quilts for the summer, so I wanted some because now it's starting to get really hot, and I wanted some light bedspread to put on the bed upstairs. So DJ and I got on Amazon. We shopped for them, and we bought one that we really liked. But DJ didn't notice that when she switched the color of the bedspread to the one that she wanted, Amazon secretly switched it from being a brand new bedspread to a used like new bedspread. And we received one, and when it was received, it was clearly marked as used, and I realized we bought used bedding. Now, the positive side of the used bedding, of course, is that it is truly hotel quality. I mean, you can't beat that, right? So it's pretty nice, but I had to wash it, of course, before we used it. It even smelled a little funny. And that Drept, and the Drept scent edition that we had came in perfect for that. So that was, I guess, a long-winded way of saying thank you guys so much for sending us the Drept scent edition, because it was perfect for that. This, here we've got the same Photoshop on everything. Then we got port on the top, port in her oranges, and then all the kids on the bottom, so that's perfect. And this one is for Puget. It says Puget on it. And it has these little lion faces. Aren't they cute? And of course, with a different shade of orange for the back. All right, I'm just going to stack these here. And I'm not going to try to get them all back in the tissue because that's never going to work. And, I must have, okay, I just moved my copy. Smart. Okay, there we go. All right, next up we have, Halifax. This is nice. I like this sort of bluish gray color. Halifax, and these cute little cats with milk and meows everywhere, and sort of a real cantaloupe color, I would say. Cantaloupe orange right there. All right. And as we go down the pile, Bombay. Ooh, this is very cool. It has this teal color, this sort of teal with the little tigers on it. I find that this color to be very nice. I won't use the same pun that I've used every time teal comes up, but I do like that. That is a color quite a bit. And the contrast with the little tigers is great. This is for Bombay, so that makes sense, I think. Bombay's going to check it out right now. What do you think, buddy? That's yours. All right, well, he checked it out. Next, we have this white with little line drawings of cats and mice and little fish bones and hearts. They're very cute. And this sort of, I don't know, it looks sort of cantaloupe to my eye again. It must be difficult to find clearly distinct shades of orange. So that one is for Antwerp. That's perfect for him. And next up, Rotterdam. Rotterdam gets the, gets this one with the block stamp cats on it they're all with little flower pots. They're very cute. Oh, this one's got a rug. Most of them have little flower pots. They're all little cactuses or succulents, right? That's what you call that. Almost all of them anyway. Got an aloe and a cup. Very sweet. All right, that's Rotterdam. And then we have this one that's got like a classic painted sort of dour looking kitties. They've all got that stern kitty expression on their face for Sydney. Perfect. My nose is a little itchy here. Okay, and finally, Rio. And finally, yes. Here we go. Put this tissue right here. Rio has cats again with mostly succulents in planters and cats on chairs, various chairs. Oh, and beds and rugs and things. Okay. Very cute. It's funny how similar this is for being completely different. Same kind of theme though. Interesting. So that's for Rio. Perfect. So much. Oh, Rio gets a bright red orange too. I like that. Perfect for him. All right, let's see if I can drop this stack right back in the box that it came in. I think I can. Oh, look at that. I did that draftly. Draftly. All right, nice job, me. I'm going to pat myself on the back. We're going to close this up and label it for their endowments right now. Busy Cat, thank you so much for that. Those are incredible. I can't believe the work that you put into doing all that. That's wonderful. And the work that everybody put into doing that. I guess everybody got the help on the Discord. How sweet is that? Sort of a group project. So, port and oranges. That'll do. Good. We have that other bag here. I'm just going to set that on top for now until we find a box to produce. Perfect. Slide that back out of the way a little bit. Have a sip of coffee. Keep right on rolling. Look at this. A drop shipment from Kitten. A girl. G, a girl drop shipped us some Kitten. I have a guess what's going to be in here. Let's see if I'm right, actually. I think it's going to be those Kitten treats that Loom has been a huge fan of. And the reason I'm guessing that is because I went online to buy her some and discovered you can't get them anywhere except on the Kitten website, at least not anywhere I could find. They're not at Chewy, they're not at Amazon, and that's pretty much everywhere in the world. So you have to order them straight from Kitten. So that's what's in here. I should mention, though, that since we ran out of them, I tried her on some Temptations, and she loves them. But I think these, well, I say these, let's open this up and see if I was right. Because I might not be, and I don't want to disappoint anybody. Packing material. A lot of packing material. There they are, yes! Just as predicted, the Kitten Nibbly Grills. Look at that. So, 3 of them. She is going to love this. I know exactly who it's from, Gia Girl. Exactly who it's for. How cool. And they're slightly different packaging. And I love the fact it's got this little cowboy cat who's grilling things over a fire. That's super cute. And he's got, I guess, chicken on here and a little scallop type thing on the ground to indicate this scallop flavor with chicken, 80% chicken scallop. I don't know why it's those things together, but you do know Loom loves these. And I was going to say about the Temptations, she likes the Temptations after all, so she's been eating the Temptations once in a while. But I like her to have these probably rather than Temptations. I'm really trying to use fewer Temptations around here because it tends to give people, the kittens I should say, not people aren't eating them, it tends to give the kittens some bad poops if they get too many, and TJ's just gives them out like candy. I mean, they are like candy. I don't know why I'm saying like candy. It's almost literally candy. So we're trying to use fewer of those in general, and these make an awesome treat that is 80% chicken, so hopefully it doesn't have that same issue. And it is. It's almost entirely chicken. That's awesome. Chicken and basically they're like chicken gummies shaped like strips, really. There you have it. These are perfect GA Girl. I'm just assuming that these are for Loom and for maybe immediate use as well. Let me know if that's not the case, but I'm guessing. I'm going to put these. Over here for now with the other stuff that is, like that. And thank you so much for sending those. Okay. They knocked over Millet's stuff, and I think they stole the mouse, Millet's mouse. I guess I'll have to find it later somewhere. It's still on the card. I can't even imagine. Oh, there it is. All right. GA Girl, thank you so much for sending that. I know she's going to love those. I mean, she does love those. She goes crazy when she hears them come in the room thinking she's going to get more, but they're all out, so she hasn't had any in a few days. So, all right, next up, look at this. This one's got a drawing of a cat on it. I like that. And it's all wrapped up in this brown paper that makes it so very fancy, which I also like, but as I mentioned, also makes it hard to tell which side you're supposed to cut open. I guessed right, I think. There we go. Ooh, what is this? It is a Puget Sound bell, it says. I need to know what that's all about. We'll find out. It's interesting that it's a Puget Sound bell, but it clearly says here, made in Maine, America's best. Maine made America's best, actually. So, Maine buoy bells. Very cool. Original handcrafted wind bells echoing the distinctive and familiar sounds of bell buoys and harbor mystique. Made in Maine, Puget Sound bell. Well, I guess it must have the sound of Puget Sound then, right? Let's see. Is there going to be a note in here, I hope? It's all the way at the other end. Found it. Hi, Mr. A. Oh, well, hello to you too, whoever sent this. Rio is back there playing with that mink ball and growling at himself. Well, maybe he's growling for the ball, but he's just been going at it. Oh, this is so cool. This is Whistler's. No, a girl with a pearl earring. Yes, that's what I meant. Yes, that's what I meant to say. Girl with a pearl earring. It says on the back, thank goodness. Of course, redone with a cat. And it says, hi, Mr. A, DJ, and KA community. I've sent a somewhat unusual gift. Well, you certainly have. The enclosed wind chime was made to recreate the chime of the buoy bell along Puget Sound. I thought it would be a fun gift for Puget's adopter or Port's adopter, or it could remain at KA as a melodic reminder of Port and her oranges. You decide. Love and Spoogles, Neko Chan. Neko Chan, thank you so much. This is the coolest thing. I did not know if there was any place that recreated the sounds of bells that were specific to areas. In fact, I would not have realized that there were specific bells, for various areas to recreate in the first place. So it's news to me, but I got to see and hear this bell real quick, don't you? I think we do. I think we all got to know. So let's find out. Oh, hang on, Belle. Don't get ahead of yourself. Oh, oh, that's lovely. Oh my goodness, that is so nice. Huh. It says, well, it just says original authentic wind bell, haunting sounds, magic memories. North Country Wind Bells. I really like this. I'll have to get DJ's opinion because I would love to hang this. We've got a bell holder outside that doesn't have anything on it right now. And it really does remind me of the waterfront. It's even possible from when I was a very tiny child that it's from then, but I still don't know if I know the difference between one water, buoy bell and another. But I was in fact born in Seattle and spent my first couple years there, so I don't have any very clear memories of it. But I did exist there, and I think my parents even lived on, what is it called? I want to say King Island. What's the name of the island there? For a while, a short while, way back when. I won't even say when. It's a long time. And look at that. It's got this cute little buoy-shaped thing on the hanger. The what's it? What's the doodle thing here? Yeah. Oh, this is the wind catcher. This goes on the clacker. This goes on the clacker to catch extra wind to make it more effective. So that's even cooler once we get it all installed. I'm glad you gave me permission to keep this because my preference is to do that, but we'll see what DJ thinks. Neko Chan, that is so sweet. Also, I got to take your really cool card. That was the other card you gave me. So, Neko Chan, thank you so much. That is wonderful. I love that sound. It really does remind me of the water, like you said. Okay, let's see what's next. How are we doing for time? 10:45. So theoretically halfway through. Not halfway through the boxes, but not bad progress really for 45 minutes. All right, this box has the warning label on it that says it contains batteries, so that must mean something fun, right? Oh, but there's not a note. There's just the. Oh wait, maybe there is. There's something with the box. Well, it says number 3. The note just says number 3. Let's see if there's not a number 1 and 2. No, there's not. Okay. The bananas are for Loom and her little ones. Any extra can be used as you see fit. Thank you for all you do. Sending kitten hugs from Bayou, Lila, Abby, and Joy F. Joy F, thank you so much. And I can feel, even though we can't see exactly what these are a set. Do not separate. They are the Yow catnip bananas. I'm hesitant to open it and show everybody. You all know what the Yow catnip bananas look like, and they're wonderful, wonderful catnip bananas. I mean, the Yow catnip is the really good stuff. I can already smell a ton of it, but the reason I hesitate to open these is if I do that, they'll smell even more, and then we're going to end up with all the cats here. Maggie's already here, though, and I can see Rio is playing in the box because it smells like catnip and it's fun. But the Yow catnip bananas, Joy F, these are perfect for Loom. Did you say Loom and her kids? Wait, did you say? Now I'm confused. I got to go back and figure out how I'm going to label these. Try again. Loom and her little ones. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought they were for Loom, and then I was like, wait a minute, there's so many of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we sent 9 because they come in packs. Wait a minute now. Wait just a second. It says lithium-ion batteries in here. What are these, like electric bananas? They're not, by the way. They're not electric bananas. There's nothing in here that contains a battery. I don't know why that label's on there. I feel like I've been misled. To quote DJ here. Anyway, I'm gonna write Loom on it. Loom. The misled thing is DJ, growing up in India where not everybody spoke English and being extremely well read, DJ would just read everything that she could possibly get her hands on for a long time, thought that the word misled was pronounced misled, which it makes perfect sense that it's spelled like misled. So quite a surprise to find out it was pronounced misled. But it does sound like, you misled me. It sounds like a birdy thing, right? So, yes, I like to say misled still. So does she. It's always a little chuckle. All right, here we go. Another box here. This one has already been opened by the cats. So, let's see what's inside. Joy F, by the way, thank you so much for those Yow catnip bananas. Those are, like I said, always a big hit. It's the good catnip. The cats love them, and those will be perfect for moves and endowments. Oh, what is this? Piece of cardboard. That's not what I'm gasping at. Okay, we have a note, and then past the note, I see some really, really cool stuff. Wow. I think I like the little, again, I think I like the cards better than the product. So we'll get to that. First, let's start with this card, another awesome one. Wow. This card, first off, has some lovely pictures of your dog and your cat in it. Dogs, I should say, plural. We have Henry, who is 4 years old. This is Henry. We have Violet, who is 3 years old. That's Violet, Henry. And then we have Oscar, who is 7. All right, and look at this beautiful orange pirate cat here. I love it. Mr. A and DJ, my name is Redacted. I'm 19 years old, and I'm from England. I just started watching KA in 2016 when the fonts were here. I recently took a break of about a year and returned just after Ford had her babies. I definitely have a soft spot for orange cats, as we had one when I was little, and these are no different. I've been a knitter for about 7 years, and I have sent some handmade jingle balls for everyone. There's also a jingle frog for Millet. I've included pictures of all our pets, all avid viewers, dogs Henry and Violet and Oscar the cat. Hope you enjoyed. From Captain. That's Captain on Discord. Of course, real name Redacted. Presumably someone in the witness protection program. So the thing I like about this, first off, these are beautiful, beautiful. Not only are they jingle balls that you have hand knit, but they each have multiple colors and patterns on them. And then you labeled each one too, and I love the way you've done the shading in these letters. That's what's amazing to me. Of course, it's all amazing. The knitting is, I'm sure, far more work, but I'm just so easily impressed. I love it though. I love this font. All of it. No, these are the ones for Port, and then we have these yellow and white ones for Halifax. We have the green for Millet with a little frog. The frog is adorable. He looks like a real frog too. The shape of that is so perfect. I don't know how you do that. It really does have a perfect frog shape. Rotterdam here. We have Bombay. That's cool. The gray and the orange, those go well together. Rio with red and white. Antwerp with this beautiful pink. You can see what you are doing there. Sydney with a blue. Puget with these purple, lavenderish, I guess. And then finally, we've included one that has the Kitten Academy logo and says for deployment. How perfect is that? I'm going to put the ones for deployment right over here. I'm going to put the ones for Millet with the frog. I love it. I love that frog. The shape of it is so cool. I can't even tell you guys. It's really three-dimensionally. Like, it's got the frog body with the smaller head and everything. It's so perfect. Put that right into the other stuff that's for Millet. And the rest of it, I'm going to put back in here. Thank you so much, by the way, Captain. That is fantastic. Just fantastic. I love every part of it. These are so cool. And their adopters are going to love this. So it's right back in there. And I'm going to label this for their endowments. I love your drawing of the pirate cat, too. That is so cool. You've got a great sense of color. I'm going to write Port Oranges. There we go. And I'm going to put it right here with the other stuff for their endowments. So perfect. All right. Let's do a quick check here. Make sure that nobody on the chat's yelling at me because, I don't know, we're disconnected or something. Looks like we're good. Let's see what's next. Okay, just checking to see if there's anything to look at on the outside of the box. Like a name. But there isn't, so let's see what we have. The note inside. Yes, okay. Oh, wow. Oh, goodness. Lots of treats and tissues. Okay, let's see. The note inside, Mr. A and Dr. DJ, okay to read on stream. That is all perfect. Thank you for that. And first off, we have a card. It says, things that go great together. Salsa and chips, kisses and lips, bellies and flops, donuts and cops, PB and jelly, skunks and smelly, thanks please, and thanks and please, honey and bees, sun and shine, cheese and wine, birds and chirps, nerds and twerps, sticky and glue, me and you. Aw, happy 5th. Happy anniversary, love, Karen. That's so cute. I love the little hugging cats. That's so sweet. That's super sweet. And the note says, Dear Dr. DJ and Mr. A, happy belated 5th anniversary. I didn't even know it was your 5th anniversary until I watched one of the mailbags. How cool is that? Can't believe it's been 5 years. I started watching Charlie, and I have been hooked since. I watch it every morning to help get my day started, and I watch the close-ups when I had a bad day or just wanted to relax. It really helped the past few years when I had some bad things going on, so I could watch something to cheer me up. Things are looking up, but I still continue to watch as your most excited fan person. Now, for the good stuff, I've sent a box full of yummy things. All right, well, let's see if I can pull some of these out while we label what they are and what they are for. I'm having trouble locating the very first one. Oh, here we go. Dove Body Scrub. Ooh, it looks like a coconut and rice. Is that what that is? No, macadamia and rice. Oh, even fancier. My goodness. Dove Body Scrub for either you or DJ. It's great for keeping your skin smooth. Who doesn't need a bit of self-care? Plus, it smells very nice. It sounds like it would. Cans of Fancy Feast chicken pate for the mommy and kitties. Let's see here. Oh, chicken classic pate. Yes, of course, that's exactly what they get fed most often, so that is perfect. Hooray, it says. Yes, hooray. Tissue paper for the Tissue Pit of Awesome trademark. Ooh, Tissue Pit of Awesome. I like that. Okay, put that right over there. We have treats for how you see fit, which I assume are these treats. They are blue bursts, crunchy, creamy, and bursting with flavor. I've never heard of these, but they are apparently crunchy treats with a creamy center. Bursts, I like that. There's one that is savory seafood and one that is paw licking chicken. Those sound awesome. Chocolate coffee squares. I know you love your chocolate, and this is one of my favorites. Who wouldn't love chocolate in a square that is coffee? I don't know who wouldn't, but I know who would, and it's clearly me. I tried to show that to you, but I see that Antwerp was blocking the entire camera, so there it is again. Chocolate coffee squares, that is awesome. I'm excited about that. There's also, this must be included under treats, Fancy Feast broths, tuna shrimp, tuna anchovies, wild salmon, and vegetables. Perfect. I can't believe how much noise Ports Kittens. I should mention, by the way, there's a lot more of the Fancy Feast in here. I didn't take them all out, but there they are. So ideal. Okay, I can't believe how much noise Ports Kittens make. They are really growing up fast. I can't wait to see how Loom's kittens turn out and how fast they will grow. The antenna tails are adorable, and then the tails start getting longer, as do the kittens, and of course the cutest toe beads and belly rubs. I'm always sad when the kittens are ready to be adopted, but the adopters who take them home make me very happy. And then we begin again with a fresh new mom cat. Aww. Congrats, again, 5 splendid years spoiling mom cats and kittens. Please enjoy your yummy goodies together with DJ. Hopefully she won't take your chocolate. Love, Karen. Karen, thank you so much. I love every part of it. And yeah, DJ won't take my chocolate. That's one of the great things about DJ. One of the many great things about DJ is she doesn't like chocolate very much. So very rarely will she'll take a little bit to try it out and see what she thinks. But generally, I get to do all of that myself. In fact, uh, DJ is pretty particular about her sweets. She also doesn't take most of my cookies. The only cookies that she likes are Dr. Brew's cookies. And we just got, I should mention, this is a good opportunity to bring that up. We just got sent a ton of Dr. Brew's cookies by some wonderful people. And DJ has been going through the majority of those because those butterscotch cookies that Dr. Brew makes are one of the things that one of the few cookies that she'll actually eat all of. And she does. She's been working on it. So thank you for that. There were also some peanut butter cookies that I ate because DJ doesn't go for the peanut butter at all. Peanut butter is one of her least favorite things, I would say, which is strange because she doesn't mind like peanut sauce and Thai food, which is basically just peanut butter. But you know what? Who am I to judge? I'm not to judge. Anyway. Guys, I said 11:30. It's 11 o'clock, but I am going to have to cut it shorter than planned. We've still got the majority of it left, but I've got to wrap it up right now a little bit earlier than I intended. I apologize for the surprise rapid ending, but as usual, I'm going to leave the archive running for a little bit, and we will end it when I come back to put this stuff away. And Hal's just decided to settle down on my lap too. Good timing, buddy, but I got to get up and go, okay? I got to take care of some stuff. Thank you guys so much for joining us for Mailbag. And like I said, we'll try to finish it up tomorrow. And I will, thank you all so very, very much. It's wonderful. I can't believe how generous you are to the cats and to the kittens and to the adopters. You guys are so wonderful to the people that adopt kittens from Kitten Academy. And I love it. I love it especially because the whole purpose of what we're doing here, online, the online portion, the YouTube portion of Kitten Academy, the whole reason that exists in the first place is to help get these kittens adopted, and especially to help get these kittens adopted by people that might maybe keep in touch with us, or at least adopt kittens that they feel like they have a connection with. That was all part of the goal. And I think that having so many people that love their kittens and love them and show that by sending so much for endowments, I think that really helps our cause in a super direct way. So it's greatly appreciated. I can't even tell you. These kids are about to take down one of the cameras. I can see that they're working very hard at it. So I should wrap up what I'm saying. And like I said, I'll come back. I'll put this stuff away. We'll wrap it up then. But first, I am going to go for a minute. So there we have it. Oh, okay. I'll put this down so we can see if they run around back here. Push this a little bit out of the way. All right, I'll come back and I'll wrap this up and stack all this to a corner. Thanks again, everybody. Oh, kittens. All right. Well, just a quick thanks, everybody. I got stuff put away. I'll go through it now. And I will let everybody know about the next mailbag, but probably tomorrow. And thank you all so much, sincerely. Meanwhile, I'm going to put the sound back off because we're still hooting and hollering over here.